Hello, everyone. Hope that you all had a wonderful weekend. Um, I can't wait to see everyone in class tonight. It's been a very, 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 very long weekend. Um, I've been on the road traveling from Goldsboro to Winston-Salem to back to Goldsboro. Now I'm back here in Wilmington. But I'm excited. I'm fresh. I'm ready to go. Um, Again, hope to see you all in class this evening. It's been so long since I've seen you. So, I can't wait to see everyone. This is my response video for EDL 558, Social Justice Topics in Higher Education. Um, just want to say thank you all for the videos I was able to see and um, view. Very interesting thoughts. So what I decided to do, instead of responding to giving comments on every video, I was going to pick out a specific, talk about a specific thing that I saw throughout the video, with all the videos. And so without further ado, here we go. Basically, the common theme, common thread that everyone talked about, they touched base upon was ableism. Um, as you know, with ableism is basically the attitude to that individual has towards people with disabilities, and they feel as though that they're people with those disabilities either being visible or invisible or have less deserving rights than those that are does not have any type of disability. And everyone in the video basically, says like, ableism comes at times, or they touched upon it, made a connection with ageism. I think Sam basically was trying to form that connection. That at times you see with ableism, you know, a person being mobile and violent and active and energetic. It comes with the age that they have or the age that they believe in, and sometimes you see that you know we as a society, when a person is young, becomes older in age, or become more elderly, you know, we feel as that they're able, they come more the word I'm looking for um non-mobile, or yeah, a lot like non-mobile, and we treat them as if they're age. We treat an 80-year-old person like an 80-year-old person. We treat a 70-year-old person like a 70-year-old person. And we and our concept, that mind, or that concept that we kind of constructed together, you know sees that cost, or sees that mindset with ableism. And I wanted to go. I saw that connection, but I also decided to go a little deeper with ableism, um, within higher education. You know, we see at times we're trying to view what kind of what can we do as professionals, um, to deal with disabilities. I mean, within the book kind of touched on a lot of things. Any with people with disabilities, we see, they are not at times considered, or they weren't considered as the quote, as the minority. They were considered as the a person, a disabled person within a class, within a group, and versus them being separated out and having their own class status, just like any African American person may have, that even Asian American or any other minority within this country may have. It took legislative piece of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 to really classify individuals with disabilities in that, to be within a class. If you can um, find, excuse me, sometimes on page 470, the book talks about, when we're talking about rehabilitation, that we talks about this term called internal segregation. And with internal segregation, it basically states that you have these associations and foundations that are being the official representatives of all who have a particular condition, and many which as a result segregates disabilities into distinct disease groups, thus causing each disabling condition to stand alone and not be a part of a larger whole. So, in other words, in these different groups where they're at times, very great advocates, but instead of combining everyone together to be united and have that common cause, to fight for that common cause, then we each group is trying to fight for their own. And to me, and the states that it's not, that should not happen, because and I mean it always does that. We do that with other groups. African Americans fight for African American issues. Asians fight for Asian issues. Um, Sometimes LGBT community, they fight for their own issues, but instead of sometimes some of these issues are very, very, very together, because they're very close knit together. It's human. We kind of realize it's kind of human issues, and instead of being and joining together, we always are separated. So that little separation with people with disabilities. But getting back to higher education, now you know, and we're gonna deal with individuals who have visual disabilities, and we have invisible disabilities. More so, we learning disabilities. So the book talked about on page four. Of 479 to 480, UID, which is a universal institutional design, or UDL, Universal Design for Learning Centers, that basically focuses on it focuses expand institutional teaching methodology so that students with disabilities and all students with diverse learning needs have equal access to classroom teaching and learning, and then it focuses on equity and inclusiveness in education, innovative teaching techniques and materials that are suitable for general use and that are particularly helpful to students with identified or unidentified disabilities, students learning in a second or more languages, or students who need additional academic support. So, with us, as professional higher ed professionals, we having to have trying to find or design these centers that at the core focuses on making sure that teachers are teaching properly, that are how the way they provide information to their students, and as well as provide receiving or giving the feedback, so that way we are always um, providing quality education to students at our institutions and to the universities. So yeah, that's my response video. Thank you so much for listening. Kind of long with it. Again, can't wait to see everyone in class tonight. Hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Yeah, thanks. Bye.